Hello everyone, my name is the Radman, and we are back for some more automation. That's definitely not the name, but I forgot how to say the name. That's basically what happened, so we're just gonna roll with it. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place down a few simple floorings, because I know that we're going to need a few more machines as we, work up. And now what we're going to need is a bench saw. And this is essentially... I don't actually know if there's really any advantage to using this over the other bench saw in the game. I don't know. Let's actually make it and see, because I don't remember right off the top of my head if there actually is a very big bonus, if any bonus, to using it. Maybe it makes like 6 planks or something, I don't know. And if there isn't a bonus for it, we'll just use it as like our personal bench saw, depending on how this goes. Anyway, so the first thing that we'll need is a metal workbench, because this is what you use to make metal items. So we'll get one of these, and you need 2 metal, 4 poles, and 2 logs. So we'll come get 2 metal. Good. And I think this stage of the game is getting towards the point where they really don't know what to do afterwards, because you'll notice there's a lot of things that they've like half added, like the metal, but it doesn't really go very far. Like, I've noticed like most of the I'll have to pause and show you the like cereal and stuff, because this is called cereal. The like the crops, it seems like they added the machines for it, but I don't think that they made any of them take metal. I know one thing we will need is a wood router. This is a new structure. I believe we'll need actually 2 of these, though I don't know, maybe we won't have to automate one for a while. So for now we'll just make one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So then we need 5 planks, 2 poles, 1 log, and an axe. Lucky me, we have axes being made. Come put an axe in there. 1 log, 2 poles, and 5 planks. I keep double clicking like it'll actually make him pick up 2 from there, but it won't. And I know that, but I still keep doing it anyway. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. Oh wait, I forgot. I can only carry 4. I'm like, why isn't it done? Oh yeah, you can only carry 4. That's why. There we go. So we can see we can make gears and crude wheels here now. And then this guy, he has a lot of stuff he can make. So like metal plates, which are used to make, no, not metal plates, metal saw blades. This is what's used to make the metal table saw or bench saw or whatever it's called. Metal chisel, I don't know what that's for yet. Metal pickaxe and all these others, I'm pretty sure are just more durable versions of what we have. I'm guessing like a metal shovel, yeah, it takes a metal pole instead of a regular pole. No, it doesn't actually. Weird, what are the metal poles for then? Maybe the chisel? No, that's actually kind of weird. I figured that these metal items would need a lot of metal, but I guess not. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start getting into other things. Like, I'm just going to show you guys basically all the buildings in the game now, because we're getting into the part, like I said before, where I don't know how much they actually know what they want to do. So you can see gears require planks. Gears are what we need to make this recycler. And oddly enough, there are not actually more than one version of robot right now. So we have maxed out like our robot making, and I think that this building might be the only thing gears are used for. Except this building takes 4 logs, so that automatically makes me not like it quite as much because it takes more logs. I'm also not liking myself because I put the building out so far away from my base. Let's grab another one of these. And then once we built most of these buildings, we'll actually start using them. Like, for instance, we'll get the fertilizer storage, the cereal seeder, and then we'll start experimenting with them because I have built all the buildings in the game except for one, but most of them I've only actually looked at the crafting recipes. I haven't actually made what they make, so this will actually be a new experience for me too. Okay, let's get this made. And go. And so the recycler, if you're wondering what it is basically you can take any item like this wooden shovel, come stick it in, and it'll basically uncraft it. So you can see we have a plank and a stick, and it is 100%. As far as I know, it's always 100% when you decraft something, but that might not always be the case, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so we have all of these all the way to here. Next one we'll build is a fertilizer storage, and we're going to build this, I think we'll build this. Uh-oh, someone ran out of something. We'll build this over here because it needs to be somewhat close to dung, because that's what it does, is store dung. So let's go get some poles. My throat's starting to get dry, so after this episode I might have to take a break from this game. Though it's kind of funny because I was worried, you know, that this game would be really repetitive and that it wouldn't be very fun to play after like the second or third episode, but I'm actually still enjoying it, which is good because it's definitely a fun game. It also definitely though is going to be in major need of content as far as keeping it fun for a while. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up a dung. I believe you can hold 4 dung. Yes you can. And then you put 4 dung away. So just pick up this and then take out the moves, and then you're good. Okay, so now we have this guy collecting dung for us, and we'll have to let out the cows now to let them go make more dung. Which is unfortunate, because I really, really, really don't enjoy the munching sounds. They're quite annoying, actually. Especially after, like, a few minutes, it just slowly starts getting to you. Anyway, though, so let's see. The next thing we need is a cereal seeder now. I'm not actually sure what this item is for. It obviously makes seeds out of cereal, but not entirely sure the point of making seeds out of cereal. We've also got a windmill, which is pretty useful. Porridge pot, which is, I'm not sure what it's for, because I haven't played enough with the end game items. And then that's all the stuff except for the hut and totem. That's what the totem looks like, that's what the hut looks like, and we're not going to make any huts for now. We're going to make them once we actually have food, because your people, the little sad people, consume food. So there's not really a point in making those structures until we have food to give them. And let's see, so this is quite an expensive thing. It's not too bad. We'll grab the wooden shovel for now. And I can already tell that we need another shaker bot already. Like, I think, when was it? Last episode that we made another shaker bot? You know what? While we're at, we'll make 2. Just so we can't accidentally run out. Okay, these guys need poles. Oh, yeah. So I can grab 4 poles, and then I can come feed these poles, this one pole, and this another pole. Good. Oh, I guess this does take gears too. So this is another item that takes gears. So I guess I was wrong. There's more than one thing in this game that takes poles. Or gears, not poles. Everything takes poles. And, yeah, the sound balancing needs to be kind of fixed a little bit. It's really, really loud. Anyway, though. I also realized I need... Oh, no, I have this. Can I make a bucket here? Because I now need a bucket, and I forgot about that. No, that's another annoying thing, is it doesn't have backwards compatibility. So if I want to make a bucket, I have to make another basic workbench. Just for myself. And I need 2 stones. Because that porridge thing that we made takes buckets. And I just realized I don't have any buckets because I never made any. And I believe you only need 1, so I'll be fine. Okay, and then logs. Okay. And I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, but you know, these structures just take a while. And let's see, so we need 4 logs. That's a lot of those to carry over. Get some gears. Stick these in so we can make gears. I do like the animations, like I like them. And I can only hold 2 gears at once, so go drop this off. Good. And now come grab this other gear. There we go. And then you need planks and poles. Okay. Grab 1 pole and then 2 planks and then a few logs, and then we're good. And then we can finally see what this does. Because again, this is another thing that I did make, and I know what it does. But I never actually made anything with it. I just made it to kind of stare at it and say, I did that, didn't I? Yes, I did. And it took forever to make, because in the last time I did this game, I actually put this, like, quite a bit farther away from my base than I did this time. So it took quite a while to build it. Because my little guy had to come pick up a log and then walk, like, I think it took him like 20 seconds to walk to where he was going every time. And so this makes cereal out of flour. No, it makes flour out of cereal. What am I talking about? I also just remembered we will need another clay furnace. I think we can put it up here because I believe that it doesn't burn charcoal if you're making food with it. And if so, that's not a big deal. We can always come grab the charcoal. It'll just take a little bit longer. Because if you remember, the clay furnace had three recipes, and we've used up 2 out of the 3. So let's come grab this. Actually, we got a lot of clay, which is nice. And we might need to make more of these. Like, I'm not actually sure how often those guys need food or anything. So this will be interesting. So crude bread takes water, flour, and 2 poles, which I'm not... I guess those are the fuel, but whatever. And I'm also not sure why it takes water. You'd think that, oh no, yeah, because you can make either porridge or you can make crude bread. So let's actually try that ourselves. So let's go make a bucket. Because I've never actually gone through and made something with this. Crude bucket. I guess it's just a wooden bucket. It just takes 2 planks. It's not a big deal. Got 2 of these. We'll make a wooden bucket. And then I also wanted to see what a scooter is. Because I haven't made that either. Also, what's a wooden mallet? I've not made that either. Oh, a log and a pole. That's actually interesting because nothing else takes like a full log. And then I was also going to make the scooter. Because I wouldn't be surprised if that takes metal. Crude wheel. Oh yeah, it does. So it takes the crude wheels, which are made over here. Make one of those too, because we're going to try and make everything that we can. It needs 2 or 3. 2. 2 of them. Come back over here. And there we go. Pick up the wheels. Give me a scooter! After I give you all the ingredients. You don't quite have all the ingredients yet. But shush, they don't have to know that. Anyway, 2, 3, and then we'll make a scooter. And we'll see. Blink. Yeah, scooter. How do I use you? Is this just for decoration? Because I don't see any use for it. But oh well. Put the mallet away because I don't know what it's for. Come get some water from the water. Good. We'll come put some water in this one first. And I actually found out that you'll have to have like one robot that just does water because that's just how it works is, you know, you have your pot and you keep it. Let's see. 2 poles. We'll come and get 2 poles and then we'll do this one first. Actually, we need a scythe. I forgot about that. We actually probably just better make one of each. 2, 3. So come drop off those, and then we'll get 2 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just make one of each. We get a pole, put that in. We get a plank, put that in. Make a scythe. And then we'll also get a sickle. Okay, and then we'll pick up this, put that away, and I believe you use a scythe to harvest these, so... Dang it! Forgot about that. Save and load. Quickest way to get rid of that. There we go. And now we're going to find out if we have any cows out, because the cows will come and eat this stuff. Which is another reason I put them away. So if we look, they can't pathfind over here, so they don't care about this. But if they could get over here, they would definitely be over here by now. So we need flour, so we'll put 2 of these in here. Whoa! That's actually a pretty cool animation. It's just like... And then we got bread. Yeah! Crude bread. Let's make some porridge. That just requires 1 cereal and 1 water. Not too hard. Blink. And now we have the 2 food items. So I think these are technically like the end game items that you're going for. Like these are why you came here. Aside from huts, we also have huts. We're gonna come move our scooter out of the way. Like, just stay in there, please. I know they put the recycler in for when you discovered that the scooter was useless. That's why they put it in. Now we're gonna make like 5 huts and see if we can feed 5 people. That's actually 6, I think. Then we're gonna make a totem because I've never made a totem. It takes a chisel and a mallet. Of course it does. That's probably the only reason that got added. Is this gonna consume our mallet? Yes, it is. Save and load. That's what you do when you get the stupid boxes on your screen. And metal chisel. I actually don't know what the recipe is for that. I've never made it. Oh, I had a metal plate and a pole. Not that hard. 2 metal. Not too hard. And 2. And then we just need a pole. There we go. Metal chisel. And I guess if we really wanted to, you know, we could be a lot more efficient and start making metal tools, but like most of these tools, it's like we're making enough of everything anyway, so there's no need to do that. But if you wanted to, you could. We'll get a log. And I don't know, maybe these like increase happiness or something. Not really sure, because what'll happen is when we put a guy in here, when these are built, it'll make him happier. Got a totem. Not really sure what they're for, like I said. Can't really interact with it at all, which is strange. Oh, and each of these takes 4 logs. Dang it. And I'll just show you guys what I mean by you can't automate this. So if I teach this guy to come pick up a log, and then I tell him to come put it over here, So, like, look at this. It says add to foundation. And it says foundation. If I tell this guy to do that, though, he'll do it for this one. But he won't do it for this one. And, you know, I would think that since, you know, that command looks exactly like a find metal deposit. But I guess it's because it doesn't actually say find. It just says add to a thing. Because all the other ones, like if we find our metal mining guy, wherever he went off to. Where did he go anyway? There he is. So if we look at this guy's code, for instance, it says find nearest metal deposit. This guy's code doesn't say find nearest building or nearest foundation. Because yeah, see, these are foundations too, so if that works, so let's see. So he's going to get one log and then he's going to come back over here. But he's not going to add it to this one. He's going to try and add it to this one, and then I think he'll just drop it on the ground and walk off and get a new log. Whenever he gets here, there he is. Wander, wander, wander. Hurry up. There we go, so we can see. I think he'll just time out. Nope. He actually goes back and tries to get a new one. Stop. Stop. I said stop. Teach you. I need to go grab a log, actually. So I guess what you could do is, if you wanted to, you could just come through, and since that's in a forever loop, you could put one log in each of these and come edit it to tell him to put a log in each of these, but I don't know, it seems like that'd be more of a pain than it's worth, because he's only going to put in 3 logs into each of these, because they all only require 4, and I'm manually having to go and grab a log just to put into here, and then that's going to just, I don't know. That's like one thing that they could do that would seriously improve this game, is if you could have the workers automatically find, like you'd have one for logs, one for poles, and one for planks, and then if they could automatically go do that, that would be great. Okay, actually grab a log this time, and then go over here. And there we go. So now I could do, you know, move to the foundation, add to the foundation, and go. And he would do that until he finished up. But anyway, so we'll let him do that. He can do his own thing. I don't really care. I have enough robots that if he gets stuck with like 3. Okay. So now this guy's happy. See, he's happy. And pretty soon he's going to get a little sadder and say, you know, I'm living here. Give me some food. So let's see. He might actually ask for water too. But I don't know if you can automate bringing these guys stuff, because I don't actually know how they work, like I said. He should any second. It takes them a minute, but they will eventually be like, I'm gonna live here, so bring me something. Like, one? No, he's got 2 more, so we'll get ready to bring another guy over here. But, oh, he ran out of fuel. That actually might be the end of the episode. Let me check. Yeah. So, we're going to call that an end to this episode. Next episode, we'll experiment a little more with the totems and the log huts. I'm going to go do a little bit of research between this episode and next episode and see if the totems are actually useful. So, oh, see, this guy just asked for something, so I think that means he's asking for porridge. If I give you porridge, are you going to be happy? Yes. Okay, so he's happy. So you just got to keep people happy, which, I mean, is that what I built this entire system over here to do? Is eventually get to the point where I could keep little guys happy that I choose to put in huts for some reason. Okay, you obviously didn't... Okay, I was going to say, he obviously didn't get in a hut because he wasn't happy, but now he's happy, so. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. My name is the Radman. I hope that you've been enjoying this series, and, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.